You know, the governor, it cannot be twisted. It cannot be manipulated. And it is the integrity of that process that we always celebrate in Ibadan. Once again, you are welcome to the palace of Olubadan of Ibadan land. Oba Rasheed Adewolu, Ladoja. Say Kabiyesi to Olubadan. Who is the PRO of Nigerian Society of Engineers? Who will do the introduction? Thank you.
Kabiyesi. His Imperial Majesty to the first female president and the immediate past president of the society, Engineer Pasiu Gedere Wudil, FNNC, MNI. Vice President Membership Services, Engineer Aliyu Dosima, FNNC. Vice President Professional Development, Engineer Dr. Dauda Aluya. ESCO member, Professional Development, Engineer Ibrahim Ayadike. ESCO member, Corporate Services, Engineer Kabiyesi. I'd rather stand, sir. It's easier to speak standing, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Kabiyesi, for the honor. Kabiyesi is Imperial Highness, our very own distinguished fellow, a fellow of several years, not because we have baby fellows here as well. A man who has done the Nigerian Society of Engineers very proud. And I mean this because it's also not just in the engineering profession, but in all spheres of life. We have traversed the political terrain of the country, and now we are on the stool as the Olubadan of Ibadan land. We can't be more proud of you, sir. My IPPs are my boss, and I extend courtesies to everyone who is here. Yes, sir. Before him, there had been 32 presidents of NSC, and none of them prepared to hand over to a woman. As the 33rd president, he was intentional about it, about handing over to a woman, and that's why I, as 34th president, am the first female. So we've had 33 of them, and only the 33rd was ready to do it. Thank you very much, sir, for bringing that to the fore. Your Imperial Highness, sir.
Imperial Majesty.
He was very intentional about it. Your Imperial Majesty, sir. I'm glad that you are here today, not just as your professional colleagues, but amongst us, we also have chiefs. We have the Bamero of Ibadan land who is here, who is also doing very well and making you proud. Yes. And we have the Mogaji Yimoja, who is also here. So we know that in due time, we will even have more engineers becoming the Olubadan of Ibadan land. We have come here today on behalf of Council and the entire members of the Nigerian Society of Engineers to congratulate you, to facilitate with you, even ahead of your coronation. Of course, we had the option of waiting until after your coronation, but we decided that we must, as your #1 constituency, come here to pay homage to you today. And our coming here is in for two reasons and 2 dimensions rather. We had the opportunity of fixing our council meeting at anywhere. Normally it happens in Abuja. But seeing that your coronation was in line, we decided to bring it to Ibadan.
Thank you.
And more so because our conference this year is happening in Ibadan between the 1st and 5th of December of this year in the ICC of University of Ibadan. And that's why you asked me earlier, how come we have so many EXCO members here? What's happening in Ibadan? and the answer is you are happening in Ibadan. So we have come here today, sir, and we can only say thank you very much, sir, for all that you do, and wish you well. Lásìkò yín á tu gbogbo wa lára o, gbogbo ọmọ ìlú Ìbàdàn ti lé toko á tù wọ́n lára, eku á ké bí eku, ẹyẹ á ké bí ẹyẹ, ọmọ ènìyàn á fọhùn bí ènìyàn lásìkò tiyín, ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀dàgbà ẹ̀fọwọ́páwó, ìrùkẹ̀rẹ̀ á dábẹ́rẹ́ mọ́ yín lọ́wọ́ lórúkọ Jésù. Yes, sir. So thank you very much, sir, for receiving us today. We won't take much of your time. We want to take our members. We have a lot of people here, sir, who are in Ibadan for the first time in their life. And one of them is the national chairman of Nigerian Institution of Marine and Architecture, Naval Architecture. So he's here for the first time, and we have some EXCO members too. Engineer Adewolu has never been in Ibadan. And I know that Usman has never been here. So we'll use the opportunity to take them around your kingdom. Let them have a feel. Yes, sir. We'll start from the University of Ibadan and take them around your kingdom. So that when they are thinking about you, they know how wide and vast your kingdom is. Ibadan is the biggest city in West Africa. So to have our own as the Oba, no be big so. And we thank God for it. Thank you very much, sir. Your Imperial Majesty. Before we leave,
Congressman was talking to me yesterday from Canada. An engineer. Yes. The present governor of Oyo State is an engineer. He's a fellow also. And I will, by and large, people will realize that it's better for them to put engineers at the end of their affairs. I had a boss, engineer, some of us are my name because they are in the before. I want to tell my boss, he was the operation manager when I was supply manager to him. Said, look, we engineers refuse to sit at the top. We are now waiting for the stops. Then we used to be at the top, but now we are waiting for the stop. So, and Nigeria is going to be better for it. It's more of us. Because we are less emotional about things. This thing will work, it will work. It's not a question of we say if God wishes, because God directs our affairs. But we know it's going to work. And the world is becoming the world of technology. Very soon, AI will take over. I'm just afraid, and I pray that by the time the AI takes over, I will have been dead.
It's already taking over, sir, and you are alive.
By the time AI is the one giving me amala, then I will have fallen. So these are the things that I appreciate in God making me an engineer. And I asked them to start from the process because I didn't have the privilege of going there because at that time they had not started engineering. That was 1966. Yes, and I got admission to Abu. Because in those days you applied directly to the university. There was no chance. So they find you suitable. They want you to come. I applied to Ibadan and I said, the only thing that we can recommend for you is next thing. I said next thing. I didn't do biology at the A level. They said, no, don't worry. You can go to the emergency school of science. I don't know many of us know it. Cater turned to Federal School of Science in Lagos. It started as emergency school of science. If you didn't do science at secondary school, you can go there for 1 year and they brush you over. Crash program, yes. So it was a good year. First of all, come and learn. They said that because in medicine also you have things that mathematics could solve. So That shows how versatile we are. We are not, so we should not be contented to stay at the top. We should not be aiming for the top. One of these days, I pray that I become the president of Nigeria. Amen. Then we will see wonders. Yes. But it's only those who are younger amongst us here that can venture into the place. And I know that politics is a very slippery terrain. And people will tell you that politics is dirty. If you want it to dirty, if you want it to dirty you, it will dirty you. But if you know what you are doing, EFCC can bring in their office, they can do whatever they want to do, but that's nothing to do with you. So please, I want to recommend that in order to shape Nigeria, we should also always aim for the top. And the topmost in Nigeria today is the president. And as I said, whether we are ministers, whether we are any put us in human resources. Yes, anywhere we deliver, because we will just analyze the problems and solve it. Not a question of semantics. We may not be very vast in flattery, but and anybody who wants results should not depend on people who are vast in flattery. It's a question of we want to do this thing, we are doing it, and it's working. So I thank you for coming to see me. I will be there for you. You will see also that an engineer can become a good Olubadan. In fact, the other people are just behaving as if they've never had an Olubadan before.
Wait.
Have the brochure for the conference. In this brochure, you will find everything that you need to know about the upcoming conference. So we are coming back in December, and by that time, we'll meet you at the palace. At the special grace of God. We will come and visit you at the palace even before the opening ceremony. Thank you, Your Royal Majesty. So we also have here a copy of our quarterly magazine, the Nigerian Engineering, with which I'm very sure that you are familiar. This is the latest copy of the magazine. We would like you to sit, Your Royal Majesty, to take a seat. Please open that magazine for him. So we'll have him, okay, you have one that is open. I will take a picture of His Royal Majesty reading the Nigerian Engineer. So that your face will show.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Royal Majesty. Bless you.
So don't forget to cover 3,081 towns, 3,686 villages. You are most welcome.
Some villages are already Madam President, Vice President, members of the ESCO who are here, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, I want to apologize for coming out late. The mind is really but the body is weak. Yesterday, I had a very long day. I started at 9 o'clock, and the last guest left here at 10 o'clock in the evening. So I had people from Madagete. The Madagete came to pay off to me because Madagete are so related. As the former first lady of Oyo State, I had I had the St. Church that brought the church back to God service for us. I think many people no, the market women and men also came. So I'm really sorry that I kept you waiting. You see, I'm happy to be an Nigerian. Because in any life can zero. What is the most important is being analytical. And that is what the engineers are needed for. We analyze the problems before we start solving them. So when I was working in Total, I was in charge of the production and the primary and our building plans, bitumen plans. And again, in charge of customers, particularly difficult ones. And people will come and ask you, this is the specification of what you see. This naphtha they are talking about is not different from what it's not different from kerosene. Look at our kerosene pack and compare with your naphtha. You see that it's the same thing. It's not, but we are told that it's naphtha. That is because kerosene, maybe they have no kerosene or they only use kerosene for aviation. So they use naphtha for other things. So that's why here we have what we call dual purpose kerosene, both for lighting and for aviation. Okay, that's why. And the one for aeroplanes are more refined. They are more purified because you cannot ask the if your carburetor is blocked or your injector is blocked, you can pack. Up there you cannot ask the man to wait. So that's the difference. So these are things that we encountered in our lives. When I became an entrepreneur, the same thing. I found that even in banking, you have to make analysis of what they are doing before you can solve their problems. And on one occasion, we gave them small suggestions, and for years they will still remember that we made this one possible. So, and I want to tell you that 4 of my children are engineers. So, one of them took after me chemical, the other one's in electrical, the other one is aeronautical, college, and the other one did